Is that a threat? Did you just say you're
I said it's too bad I wear a uniform. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, what would happen if you weren't in uniform?
We'd probably be duking it out.
Dude, you don't need to be on the force with you got a mouth on you, and you probably got a fast hand too, huh? Yeah, bro.
Guys, nobody ever plans to get detained and questioned by the police. Make sure that next time you're ready. Sign up for the same legal services that I use by using the link in the description below. By signing up for these services, you'll automatically have an attorney on retainer to contact immediately as soon as one of these cops, detains you. It can often be very difficult to assert your rights when one of these bullies is trying to intimidate you. By signing up for these services, you'll have an app on your phone. On that app, there's an emergency call button so that as soon as you're detained by the police, you push that button and automatically have your attorney on the phone so the cop can talk to your attorney. The services are good for a number of other things too. Anytime you're given a civil citation, you can just take a picture, send it into your attorneys through the app, and they'll automatically fight it for you. When you use my link to sign up for the services, I'm personally going to mail you out a welcome package. If you're one of the many subscribers who's already signed up for these services, please use them. My goal here was not to make a quick buck off of you and run away. My goal was to direct you to good legal services that are truly going to benefit you. Please utilize them. At the very least, contact your law firm and have a living will written. That way, your services have at least paid for themselves for the first year or two. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's James Freeman out here at the Moriarty Police Department in Moriarty, New Mexico, looking for Officer Garcia. Out here with Clash with Bow. I was looking for Officer Garcia because somebody had sent me a video of an interaction with him where it appears to me that Officer Garcia was challenging people and trying to incite violence. I know some people like to get upset about whether somebody recorded in portrait or landscape based on what platform they intended to upload to. But remember, most of the time, people don't start recording the police because they have an intent to upload it to a platform. They're recording for their safety, most likely because they feel threatened by something that the police are doing. This guy did an excellent job of taking out his camera, pointing it where it needed to be pointed, and saying what needed to be said. By the time he got his camera out, this officer had already approached these two individuals and taken the knife off of the individual that's recording. The reason for the stop is because someone called the police reporting that these two guys were going in and out of a house with stuff. So she believed that they may have been robbing the place. It was almost immediately determined that the house belonged to the mother of the guy in the passenger seat, and that he was moving out of his mother's house. At the point where it was determined that there was no suspicion of a crime, then Officer Garcia starts asking for ID.
Okay. And like I was telling him, the reason why I got dispatched to this call is because they said there was some suspicious activity going on at an address where the neighbor normally doesn't come back home until like 5:30, and then they give us these vehicle descriptions for the last time. And that's why I was asking you if you happen to be in the area like 5-10 minutes ago.
Yes, my mom lives there and I was moving some stuff.
Also,
I just rented a house here in Albuquerque, so I just came to get my treadmill and stuff like that.
And what's your mom's house? Okay, so that's
It's right there in that area.
Okay, cool. Well, that being said, if you don't mind, can I see your ID?
What for?
So I can ID you just in case something did happen?
You don't have to see my ID, bro.
Well, this is an investigation right now. If you want to push it,
No, I mean,
act like, I'm being abusive.
No, dude, I'm just saying.
It's your call. Okay?
What is it going to prove my ID, though? It's going to show it on his,
Okay, so
but he has a Texas
I'm going to ask
license.
you once more.
Okay, can I ask for your supervisor then?
Eventually, yeah. As soon as I'm done, I'll get
Okay,
everything.
then that's when I'll bring my ID out, because I didn't do anything.
Okay, so you're...
Suspicion isn't a crime or a misdemeanor. You're
Okay.
still investigating. I don't have to be part of your investigation.
Oh, but you are.
I didn't
You're
do
the driver of the
anything.
vehicle.
Okay, so now this is a traffic stop? Because you didn't say it was a traffic stop.
It's an investigation on what went down. I don't know what happened.
Okay,
over
he
there.
just answered you, right?
Do you see me talking to him for any other reason?
Okay.
Other than to get his ID.
No, you asked about
he
the...
explained what was going on.
Yeah,
And
so you asked and we
that's his side of
explained.
the story.
So is there any crime going on?
Not that I know of so far.
So
But there are
what is
options
my
over there.
ID going to prove about any crime going
Because
on?
that way I
What
can
is your
give
RAS
you-
then?
put you
What's your reasonable,
where you're at.
articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, I'm committing a crime, or about to commit a crime?
Well, I mean...
That's when I show my ID, so, or unless this was a traffic stop, and you already said it's not a traffic stop.
That's absolutely right, sir. He's right. He's right,
So, can you get your supervisor? Can
Yeah.
you call for him?
We're investigating someone being at that residence.
Okay, you've already done that. He already answered you, did he not?
No,
Do you need the person that called to come over here, or
he's
what?
He's a passenger. He's been super cooperative.
Okay.
You're the driver, and I should be IDing you.
But you said this isn't a traffic stop, sir.
He's the one that stepped out first.
You told it because we're getting food here. We have food ordered.
Which is good. You can do whatever you
Yeah.
want. But
so I'm just saying.
You're not going to provide me your ID.
Why do you need my ID to prove?
Because I have to ID you now.
Why?
Because of
I didn't commit any crimes.
I didn't know that.
How is showing my ID going to prove that I committed a crime or didn't commit a crime? You should get your supervisor, bro. I don't want to talk anymore till your supervisor's here.
Well, don't go anywhere near the car.
And you actually took my knife on me illegally, bro. Yeah. Don't go into my vehicle. Hey, don't go into my vehicle.
At this point, the man behind the camera has done absolutely amazing. Officer Garcia has admitted that there is zero suspicion of a crime. Therefore, he has no lawful or legal right to detain anybody or get anybody's ID. But Officer Garcia illegally breaches the threshold of this man's car, reaching inside and stealing his car keys. Now, Officer Garcia has escalated to an illegal detainment and an illegal search and seizure. I'm certainly not saying that the initial stop was illegal, but at the point where Officer Garcia determined that there was no crime and understood exactly what was going on, he had no further legal or lawful right to continue the detainment.
Jeez, bro. Just act like you can talk to people however you want? Nah, dude, it don't work like that. He should just find out if your mom lives there or not. And if you live there. So that's all he needs to find out, not shit about me. That's ridiculous. I don't play that. In fact, I'm putting my ID away. He could have went about that differently and talked to me differently. Don't just demand shit from me. No fucking reason, dude. I don't care if the fucking neighbors called about shit. You see two long blonde-haired guys there. How fucking often, you know? I don't fucking care, dude. I didn't do shit. Took my knife off of me illegally. I'm allowed to fucking carry a knife. Didn't do shit. Don't know why you're fucking disarming me.
I didn't even run it because my other partner did what they were supposed to. Not the one that originally responded, but the third officer, he said, you guys pulled into the driver and actually just took him out. So, because of that, I'm not going to run it. Thank you for being so cooperative. If you still want to talk to my supervisor, I can come over here.
I kind of do. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Garcia, 605.
Okay, so just to let you know from now on,
my supervisor, bro. I don't want to.
I don't care. You're a public servant, bro. I don't have. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. You're gonna use language like that while you're on the fucking clock, huh? Paid by tax dollars. I'm gonna use that language. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Use some more, dude. It's great. Because guess what? I don't have to be part of your investigation. You guys figure this shit out. Then you come tell me if you think I did something or not and prove it. Then you do something, okay? You don't come up and just start talking to people like that, okay?
Here's the thing, right there,
Hey, 6 feet, bro. 6 feet. 6 feet, bro.
Why are you shaking?
Because you just fucking pulled me over and you're yelling at me for no fucking reason. Duh. I thought you already called him, you said.
I insulted, I guess, violated someone's rights.
Oh, did you say you assaulted me? Oh. Yeah. You actually did. Yeah, you took my knife illegally too when you hadn't even told me anything, or even who you were.
I insulted him and he wants to talk to us.
Oh, insulted. Oh, okay, I hear you.
Sure. Okay, thanks.
Tell him to bring an officer complaint for him too.
There's another way to get that done, so. And I'm not going to tell my supervisor. So you'll be here with him too.
I'll tell him then. Or I'll ask him. I'm sure he can approach me in a more calm manner than how you did, dude. You were pretty rude. You're like demanding. You need to realize what the law is, and just because you want something doesn't mean I have to help you, right?
Okay.
You're here for us, right?
Can I tell you
and
something?
He proved that. And then you got your call, right? Did you have to do all of this just because you could have waited? You could have waited 5 minutes, dude, and got your little phone call from your fucking buddy, right?
Can I tell you something?
No, bro, I don't want to fucking hear from you. Shut your fucking oinker, bro. Fuck off, dude.
Wearing a uniform, bro.
Yeah. Oh wow. Listen to that. Hey, is that a threat? Did you just say you're
I said it's too bad I wear a uniform. Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh yeah, what would happen if you weren't in uniform?
We'd probably be duking it out.
Guys, you can't make this up. Officer Garcia is the one who initiated this contact. Officer Garcia is the one who continued this contact illegally and unlawfully. Officer Garcia is the one who took a knife off of this man. Officer Garcia is the one who illegally breached the threshold and reached inside of this man's truck, stole his keys, and held him hostage here. Now, because the cameraman is upset and unhappy that Officer Garcia is acting like a thug, Officer Garcia wants to fight him? Officer Garcia, you're the only one that's lucky that you're wearing that uniform, because normally when an armed individual walks up to somebody else, tries to disarm them, and reaches inside of their vehicle, that individual will typically defend themselves. I would argue that Officer Garcia's silly little costume may have saved his life on that day.
Oh, okay. I definitely want something now.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
But I wear a uniform, so I do have to behave.
Dude, you don't need to be on the force with your fucking... You got a fucking mouth on you, and you probably got a fucking fast hand too, huh? Yeah, bro.
Faster than yours.
Yeah, under the fucking sheets, I bet you do, huh?
It don't matter,
Little
bro.
bitch.
It don't matter, bro.
You're a little bitch, dude. I'm gonna make this shit go viral, bro. I know. It's gonna make you look bad. And guess what? It's gonna make your department look bad even more so, dude. But you more than anybody.
We cut to a few months later here after I've seen the video, and I arrive at Moriarty Police Department.
Did you need anything?
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good, how are
I'm
you?
sorry, I thought it was a one-way window. Could you see me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this the police department?
No.
Oh,
This
what is
City
it?
Hall.
Well, I was looking for the police department.
Police department, you'll have to go through the front door and go down the double doors straight. There's a window.
All right, is there an Officer Garcia with them?
I believe so.
Still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. Hey. Yeah.
All right, cool. I heard he put out a challenge to the public, so just came to see what he meant by that.
Oh.
Yeah. Motor vehicle. Next door? Next door? Next door over?
What?
The police department?
It's through the double doors.
I thought this was the double doors.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay, that way. Okay, thank you.
She's got a good attitude.
They're all they're calling the police now.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's because I was recording through that back window, like this.
They called the police on you?
Yeah, I think so. I think she's on the phone with the police right now. He laughs and says, "Oh, hey, come on out, man. I actually came to speak with." Hey, is Officer Garcia here, man?
Let's go outside.
Outside, meet you out there?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good, what's up?
Good. You're the chief?
I am, bro.
What's your name, man?
Adon.
Arbon?
Adon.
Dude. Say again.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna try and pronounce it right. That's why.
Adon.
Adon?
Mhm.
Adon.
Yeah.
How's that spelled?
A-D-A-N.
A-D-A-N.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm
What's up,
James.
dude?
You know who I am?
Well, I seen you, but I
Okay.
don't know you, but I know what you do.
What do I do?
Make YouTube videos.
Okay. What do you think of them?
I mean, I think they're fair.
Okay.
And that's your right. I mean, that's good. I think you should do that.
I like the smile on your face when you saw me. You're like, do you want an autograph or a t-shirt or something?
No,
Or?
you're good.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
merch, bro.
Yeah, I got merch.
You do?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I got a Flag of Tyranny shirt. It's a thin blue line and it says Flag of Tyranny on it. I'd love to see you wear that.
Oh, crap. No.
You seem like a pretty decent guy.
I try to be, bro.
All right. Well, the reason I'm here is usually a lot of times I do this stuff randomly, right? I'm here for a specific purpose today, and that's Officer Garcia. Is he still employed by the department?
He's still here, man.
We need to fix that.
Okay.
He put out a challenge where he specifically told someone to their face, if this uniform were to come off, you'd be fucked.
You told
So,
you that?
I watched it on a video.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've even seen the video because he's got it set to unlisted. He sent it to me though. It was about 5 months ago. I don't know if you've even heard about the incident or not.
I don't remember right now. It's the top of my head.
Okay, I can give you some background details. So I proceed to tell him some of what happened, which you guys already know because you saw the video, so we'll skip forward.
Should we call? See, look
Okay.
at the call. What happened? I'm not saying you're lying, but I gotta look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to see it right now?
Yeah, show me. I guess.
It's hard to hear him because he's got this bitch muzzle on his face.
He has a what?
Bitch muzzle.
What's that mean?
So I used to have a pit bull, and everywhere we went, man, she would nip at people. She never really bit, but she had that aggressive tendency, and she would nip at people. So just to prevent her from biting, I would put a muzzle on that bitch, right? And so I noticed that this guy in the video, he was wearing a muzzle. So I figured you guys knew he was an aggressive bitch, and that's why you put the muzzle on his face.
Okay.
That's. But let me find the video.
What's the word you said?
Huh? Bitch muzzle?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's.
Is that it right there?
Yeah. So that's why I wanted you to see it first and have you fire the guy, and then publish the video.
I think I remember this call, to be honest. We talked to him about it.
Okay. I talked to the individual who made the recording, and he told me he didn't even file an official complaint.
I was gonna say, how come he didn't? I was gonna ask the same thing.
And I asked him the same thing, but here's the other thing too. Like, the woman who called and in suspicious behavior, she didn't actually make a written complaint to get the cops to go and investigate a problem, right?
Well,
the problem being
dispatch. I don't know who called it in. I don't know who called it in. Again, I'm not gonna lie to you, so I don't know.
Right.
It was a call of someone breaking into a house and they were taking stuff.
Okay.
And I think afterwards we found out is that it was his mom's house or something like that, and it was a miscommunication at the end.
Right. And that's perfectly understandable, but she didn't have to put in writing that something had gone wrong before you guys investigated, right? She just called up and said, "Hey, something's happening."
She called dispatch, then
right.
I guess saying
and said
they were taking something, or I forgot the whole call, to be honest, something like that. Just
right.
So
So she told you something's happening that shouldn't be happening, or I believe there is, and you went and proactively investigated it, right?
And I don't know if it was a lady. You're assuming it was a lady.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Who it is. I don't know.
No, I don't know either, and that's really not relevant to the point. The point is that you guys investigated without somebody coming and making a written complaint or anything. You heard that something was wrong and you investigated.
Correct.
So you've heard that something was wrong with Garcia, whether it's in writing or not. You guys heard about it.
No, well, he mentioned to me that he went overboard, and he I guess he did go overboard by telling him if I was taking it off or something about he was about to fight him, and we talked to him about it.
Okay, talk to him.
At the time, yeah.
Okay.
Because again, he came to us. The guy never came to us and made a complaint. I mean, either one of us, why? But he never came and made a complaint. But he told us about it.
All right, that's pretty far out of line.
No,
to hear that he was just talked to, that's. I mean, gosh, I would never. But hypothetically, man, what if he came up to you and said, "Hey, man, you're lucky I'm not wearing this T-shirt. If I was, and I beat the shit out of you." Like,
he could tell me that, and I would just laugh. Of course, I'm different.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
I think most cops would throw handcuffs on him, and that's a threat.
No, I would not throw handcuffs. I see
most
people
would.
call me, flip me off, call me fat pig, whatever. I mean,
but that's different. That's free speech. We can cuss at you, yell at you all day. It's a lot different when somebody says, "Hey, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
I had that
or,
too, so. I did. I had that. So they're gonna kill me, my family, and I just.
Dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah,
I'm
sucks,
sorry
but
about that. I really am sorry about that.
Thank you, bro.
I've had the same thing happen to me for real. So, on both sides, people like to get crazy.
No, I know. And again, bro, we talked to him about it, and again, I wish he would have came up and made a complaint better. I'm not saying you're lying.
Okay.
Obviously, this happened, so
right.
You should make a complaint.
So I think it was about 5 months ago.
Sounds
I think.
right.
There's no statute of limitations on an administrative complaint,
No,
right?
he can come whenever he wants. Yeah.
Okay, because someone had told him at the time that there was a time limit on how long he could.
I wasn't there, and I didn't.
Okay.
There's a limit. I don't know what they told him about the limit, but he can come whenever he wants. So if you know him, tell him to come and make a complaint.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the chief doesn't think that this guy felt that threatened if he didn't make a complaint, but he did make a complaint. He did tell higher-ups that this guy illegally detained him, disarmed him, and threatened him. Why does he have to put the complaint in writing for it to become valid? The point that I was trying to make about that seemed to have been completely missed. A woman notifies police that 2 civilians are possibly robbing a house. Moriarty Police Department immediately investigates. Civilian tells police that he was threatened by a police officer, not a civilian. Moriarty police claims that he has to jump through special hoops in order for them to investigate something like that. The point is the double standard. The Moriarty Police Department were notified that one of their officers allegedly committed a crime, and they refused to investigate the criminal activity. We keep hearing that there's a few bad apples, but here's the real problem. Clearly, these bad apples are being protected. And we all know that a few bad apples will spoil the whole bunch. Stop telling us that we have to jump through special hoops for you to investigate your dirty cop. Contact information for the Moriarty Police Department and the City of Moriarty is in the description and the comments below.